Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I please have your attention?
Now showtime. Are you ready? Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, let's go.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day. Top of the afternoon to you. And if you're in Ireland, they say and top of the rest of the day to myself. So I hope you are getting a whole lot of blessings this St. Patrick's Day. Let me pull this microphone a little closer because I can even hear the echo in my earbuds. So how are you guys doing? Are you having a good little start to your pre-weekend? I wonder how many of you started your weekend at 7:30 in the morning. Probably quite a few of you. I do have memories in my youth, BC, before children, of going down to Metro Detroit and going to the Gaelic League that they have down there. They would throw incredible parties, festivities that would start before the sun came up and continued even after the sun went down. And just really good feeling kind of vibrations, I think, often stem from St. Patrick's Day. And so often, we talk about the luck of the Irish. So I thought I'd come out and do a little special something with you guys today to talk about luck and how luck impacts your business. And even getting into the truth is, there's an old saying that luck is really when preparation meets opportunity. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today. And I thought we could have some fun and do some Irish trivia, some trivia from the Emerald Green Island. And hopefully maybe you'll learn something. I definitely learned a little bit along my way of setting up for this. Some things where it was like, I didn't know this and I didn't know that. But that's what life is about, learning and growing. But today's just about having a little bit of fun, and we're going to dig into all of that. So I want to know, has anybody had a Guinness or some whiskey or something good? Do you have or even a Bailey's and coffee? Like, I ended up pulling up some coffee, but I don't have any Bailey's in it. And it does have my little Irish saying on it, which is, may your troubles be less and your blessings be more. That's a good thing to drink to, right? Even though today in Michigan, we hit 73. So this is when we go into this bipolar weather vortex in Michigan, where we will experience all four seasons, probably within a 2-week period. But as they say, what is it, March? In like a lamb, out like a lion. So I'm preparing for that. But if you are here with me live, say hello. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I am in the beautiful state of Michigan, which I absolutely love. And hey, Chef Leroy, good to see you. I'm glad you had a chance to come on out. And I even colored my comment screen to be in the Irish theme today. So a little bit of fun. If you do click on the link in the description of this video, you'll see a spot that you can click for Restream to be able to show your name and photo. So if you want to do that, that's cool. But hey, listen, you know, often we talk about luck, you know, the old saying, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And it's really true. And the same goes for your business. Some people will wait until an opportunity presents itself, and then often it's too late. But if you have things prepared and you're ready to go, you're able to start servicing your clients in a really focused way. You're able to streamline all of your effort within your business focused on that opportunity because you have resources in place. You have processes in place instead of haphazardly trying to figure it out. So today we're going to talk a little bit about that. And I think that one of the key things to remember with, wrong screen. One of the key things to remember when it comes to your business is being willing to be prepared and creating systems, things that are easy for you to access. So if you ever seen some people that are like super stealth organized, they know exactly where everything's at. You don't necessarily have to be at that point, but often in your business, there's going to be the same things that happen over and over, whether it's receiving a phone call or processing a lead that comes in online or creating content to help you connect with future clients. And one of the key things is making sure that you have everything easily available. So it's just a couple clicks or a couple little places away instead of trying to search for something. You know, so if you have a client that's calling you and they want to have a quote for an upcoming project, generally you'll have an idea of what's your pricing, what's your price list, how are you going to get back to clients. And even in this day and age, when it comes to things like, let's say home construction, there are tools out there where you can instantly provide quotes for clients right there on the spot. Now, I'm not talking about like a big home build, but let's say that you're doing, you know, cement at your house, or you're going to do a deck, or you're going to do general lawn care, or, you know, even getting into events. It might be catering an event or decorating an event or staging or entertainment or whatever it is that you consistently are selling. The key thing is making sure, hey, do I have those things on file? So one of the things that I do is I utilize Google Docs, and I just recently started doing this like in the past year. Prior to, I'd have everything on my desktop in a folder stored away, and I actually went through, it was a little free training that Doug Bowden did, and one of the things he did was created a Word doc for key information, and then he stored it right in his window browser. So as soon as he needed it, he had instant access. So in my case, one of the things I did was I created a document in Google Docs that has affiliate links. So all of the specific links that I want, I can easily get that just in one click of a button. And, you know, that makes it, here, I'm going to change my little face. I think it was painted for a little while. Let's see. Let's do something fun. What's this one? Maybe not. But anyhow, I ended up doing that, and it did make it much easier for when I'm looking for that one specific link. Another thing, even when it comes to creating your content, you may find that you're using the same reference of websites or things like that. So go through and find out, like, what are these things that you're constantly putting up in the air? What's that one about? I just turned myself into a hairy lady. We're going to have a little bit of fun today, so don't get too serious, okay? But speaking of getting into a little bit of fun, we'll go back to some of these fun things in just a half a second. But let's do a little bit of trivia. Who's ready for some trivia? Ready for some trivia? Give me a little hey. So, quick question. What is the oldest city in Ireland? Let's see. This is when I need some Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Here, I get some jingles. Let's see if this works. It's not quite the same. It's more Christmassy. But let me know if you know what is the oldest city in Ireland. Any idea? All right. I'm going to give it to you. If you know the answer, drop it in the comments. It is Waterford. Waterford is the oldest city in Ireland. So a little bit of fun for you. We got some other good ones coming up here in a minute. But moving into things to prepare, I was telling you about that Google Doc and having that easily available. Also check out if you have regular emails that you're sending out. It could be a thank you email. It could be a follow-up email, a sequence of emails that you would regularly do. Like, here's my thank you template. Here's my thanks for booking with us. Thanks for checking us out. Here's some more options. Even, hey, holiday season's coming up. What are you doing for 4th of July? Blah, blah, blah. Come up with these things that you are continually using, so you're not reproducing it over and over. If you have it accessible within a couple of clicks, instantly you can get it done. This does create time savings. It also creates an opportunity for you to be able to say, within a minute, I've got it going on. I don't have to worry about waiting to figure out what I'm going to say. I don't have to wait and figure out what I'm going to post for my marketing content. If you have some of these things in place, you're planning in advance. So when opportunities happen, you can instantly get back to your clients. You can instantly create the things that you need to be able to be successful. And, you know, that makes life a whole lot easier. Okay, so here's another trivia question. Come on, American people, you better know this. What city colors the river green for St. Patrick's Day? I actually was in this city one day on St. Patrick's Day. And from what I do remember, it was a hoot. I had an absolute hoot. Let's see, can you tell me? What was the city? What is the city? It's that color right now. They colored it this year. I don't think they did it last year. But let me know. Wait, let's get our ambient music going again. Wait, this time I've got elves. Let's hear. There you go. Anybody know? Maybe not. Okay, I'm going to give it up. I'm going to give it up for you. All right, the answer is, I can't believe nobody answered this. Come on. It's not that far from Detroit. They're rivals. It's windy there. Chicago is my kind of town. Oh, does San Antonio do it too? Somebody wrote San Antonio. Maybe they do it too. But yeah, the Chicago River, it gets dyed bright, bright green. And, you know, all along that path, there's people out having a good time. And of course, so many opportunities for bar crawls. And I can't say that Chicago is ever boring. Chicago's a lot of fun. I'll take some more time in Chicago, especially if it's warm. Don't go there in the wintertime. It's a little too chilly in the wintertime. Yes, on the Riverwalk. So much fun. So if you get a chance while you're scrolling on Facebook today, go check out the Green River. I think you'll like it. All right, you ready for the next trivia question? This one's a good one. This one surprised me. I had no idea. You ready? Okay. So, how long has Ireland been celebrating St. Patrick's Day? How long do you think it's been? I was shocked. I figured maybe 100 years. You know, but the United States, we're still kind of like a baby country. We're still kind of new, relatively. All right. Any answer? Over 1,000 years? That's the answer. Can you believe that? Whoops, it didn't pop up. Over 1,000 years. Isn't that amazing? So, yeah, they were saying that they have records of, you know, people coming into the area to habitat like 3,000 years ago, and lots of rich ancient history there. But it's amazing to think 1,000 years ago is when they started celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, forever. That reminds me of one of my favorite movies I'd watch. I wish I had that sound effect plugged in. One of my favorite movies I'd watch with my kids, which was Sandlot. I don't know if you ever saw that. Great movie for kids. Lots of good stuff. So, let me see here. Okay, I got another one. You ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? I'm ready. Okay, so next one. This one was another shocker. But here we go. All right. How many Americans claim Irish heritage versus what is the total population in Ireland right now? So how many Americans right now? Here, we get our trivia music on again. Oh, wait. I got to get the full effects. I don't have my... Where's my St. Patrick's Day hat? There we go. There we go. Got to stay in the spirit. So what is it? You have an idea? Take a guess. Take a guess. This one surprised me too. All right. With that disgusting liquor they produce. Well, today it might be a lot of beer. Might be a little bit of beer. We're going to talk about that too. In fact, where did I put it? I had one of my favorite sentimental hats. I'll see if I can find that later for you too. All right. So the answer is, shocking, 35 million plus Americans claim Irish heritage. Yay! Let's see. We need some kind. I got to get my sound effects down a little bit more so we can do the boom, boom, boom. Got to do like a DJ horn. Where's my DJ horn? There, we got a little clap. Yeah, and 5 million citizens in Ireland. So it's kind of crazy. A lot of that, obviously, with the potato famine. A lot of Irish coming on over here. And it's amazing, though, to think 35 million Americans claim Irish heritage, and there's 5 million in Ireland. So, yeah, a little bit of influence of the great green over into the States, I suppose. And anyhow, it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna get into some trivia in a half a second here that deals with alcohol. We'll talk about that too. But before we do, we're going to go back to, I was sharing with you different ways to prepare so you can be lucky. One of the other big ones, it's repurpose in advance. Repurpose your content. You know, a couple weeks ago, I came out and I did a little demo to share how to take content and then break it up into little snippets using an awesome software called Repurpose. And I still stand by that software. It's pretty amazing. I definitely like it. Here I got like my little dreads with 4-leaf clovers. Maybe I'll get some Bob Marley good luck or something. Get crazy. But anyhow, with your content, if you take the time to repurpose in advance and schedule it out, it's going to be available for you to do future promotions. So for instance, if I wanted to take this video and extract, you know, maybe 1 minute increment videos to use for reels or whatever time frame, because YouTube, Facebook, all of them, Instagram, they're all a little bit different. But if I took those and stored all of those in a Google Drive or Dropbox or wherever, even your desktop, if need be. But if you took all of those and you have them available and then you start throwing it into your, this one's kind of fun, start throwing it into your social media management tool, whether you're using Hootsuite or Post Planner or even Facebook Creative Studio to schedule out those posts, it's going to create a sense of being able to be relaxed because you know everything's done instead of last minute thinking, what am I going to say today? What am I going to do this week? Try to map out your content a week or even a month in advance. I wouldn't go much further than that because you can get burnt out, but you could create different little folders with assets of content for you to be able to pull off on a whim. And this may be existing content, or even, if you have a little notepad in your car, writing down thoughts, or even taking your phone, sending yourself a text of thoughts for future pieces of content. But start doing that instead of waiting till the last minute, and it will ease up the pressure of trying to be creative on the spot. That can be really hard, especially if you're under a time crunch and you're trying to do, regular business operations, or you're trying to get to this place of, getting everything done, feeling like you answered questions. And you can research too. So let's say, hypothetically, you're stumped for ideas. You got your notebook, but nothing's coming out. One thing you could do is look at trending topics. You could go on to Twitter, look at trending topics of what people are talking about that's tied to your industry. You can use keyword search to find out what's ranking high in SEO terms, what are phrases and things people are searching for, and see if you can find something that's exciting to you, and then write it down instead of last minute, I got to get it done. That's stressful. Being prepared is going to create an atmosphere for you to be relaxed so that you can experience that lucky feeling because everything's done and you're just kind of smoothing into it instead of running through hysterical. One of the reasons why I do really embrace this quote of luck is about preparation meeting opportunity is I think that that's probably one of my strong suits as an entrepreneur, is going in, from the event industry and being able to, these ones are kind of groovy, being able to have everything done way in advance before an event happens. That's my key. I'm telling you, that is my key. And the clients that have worked with me, they get it. Typically, if I have a big event production coming, other than the fresh flowers that come in that week of the event, I have everything prepared a month to 6 weeks in advance. Things sitting on shelves, things that are ready to go out, prepared, ready for me to be able to be successful. So often when people see me at a big event production with my team, they wonder, how did you get this done in advance? And the key thing is preparation. You don't wait until the day of the event. In fact, you don't wait until the week of the event to do much of anything other than items that deal with fresh produce, fresh flowers, and last minute details that are emergency. People that wait till that week of I'm going to go get this taken care of, you're late. You're like 2 weeks late, maybe 3 weeks late. Because during that week of, it's when things start going wrong. It's when things start popping up. And the day of, if you're pulling in things, we're going to do this new idea. No, especially if it's a huge production, unless that idea is to troubleshoot, it's never a good idea. And the same thing with, I'll tell you, even streaming online. If you're getting ready to do like a big presentation and all of a sudden you see there's an opportunity for an update for your, operating system or for the software that you're about to use, don't do it. Do not do it. Wait until you're done and then you come back and you do that update, because then otherwise you're trying to troubleshoot. You want, when you're to the place of getting ready to perform, everything that you need is there. Have you ever wondered, do you ever watch like a drummer drumming and they've got one of these great big huge drum sets and they're out there breaking a beat? They've got, could you imagine if it's like I've got my stick over here and my kicker over here and my tambourine back in the car, but I'm going to perform for you. I don't think so. I do not think so. They knew ahead of time. Everything was right on the skins of the drum and the wood on the stick, and Everything was sounding good, and they didn't wait till that moment. Same thing with you with your business, whether you're talking about marketing assets that you're going to create or production that you're going to do it in advance. And it can be small things that add up to create chaos, or small things that are managed in advance that can actually help you look like, oh my gosh, you're so lucky. It looked like it went so smooth for you. But they didn't see the sweat, the tears, and the panic kicking in right before that week, because you got it all handled and you weren't trying to do it last minute. What did you say? You know, that's right. To be on set and read the kitchen. Yeah, and especially in the kitchen, you've got to be able to read what's going on, what's being said and not said. You're about to 86 the potatoes and you still have 50 people that didn't eat. Better not do that to the Irish. We might get pissed, right? So make sure you have your spuds and make sure that you are looking in advance in the room for what everybody else is looking for. All right, so let's dig into a little bit more trivia. Who's ready for some trivia? Okay, so, all right, this one's a little bit fun. This one was a little bit shocking. Okay, here we go. When was Guinness brewing started? Okay, jingle music. Do you know the answer? I know it, only because I looked up today. It was kind of cool. There's a little fun story about it, too. I'll share with you. Oh, hold on. I'm going to turn into a leprechaun. You ready? Oh, just leprechaun on my face. I got a leprechaun. Okay, what about this one? All right. Here we go. You ready for the answer? All right, I'm going to give it away. December 3rd, 1759. 1759. And check this out. He signed a 9,000 year lease, and I think it was something like $45 a month for 9,000 years. I want to know more about the story behind that one. So as I found out, he oh wait, this is the wrong one. That's in the wrong spot. That's about St. Patrick. I kind of gave that one away. Wrong slide. Okay, so let me pull this up here. And I think that was it. Yes, December 3rd, 1759. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You knew it. Do you have it on a hat? So building off that bonus question, what is the symbol for Guinness? What is it? See if you know. It's a harp. I'm going to play some music, some magical music. So, yeah, I thought that was kind of fun, a little bit fun to know. And then there was one other one that I'm missing. Oh, here we go. I've got one more trivia question for you. You ready? All right. Was St. Patrick from Ireland? Let's see if you guys know this one. This is kind of fun. Oh, look it. I got a little rainbow in my head. Do you know? Anybody have an answer? The answer is a great big no. He was not Irish. He was not born in Ireland. He was actually born in Britain in 386 AD. And check this out. The story about the snakes was not true. Snakes never actually made it to Ireland. So I wonder, was that supposed to be representing casting out snakes and demons? I don't know. But it's funny how folklore kind of pulls into some of the stories. So interesting enough, St. Patrick was captured and put into slavery when he was 16 years old. And he stayed there for, I think it was something like 8 years. I forget, it could have been 6 years. But he did finally escape. And one story was he was captured by pirates. He was put into slavery, and then he found some shipping people that were moving on out, and he begged to get on board. I guess the captain asked him to suck on his breast, and he said, I'm not going to do it. It was some sort of pagan tradition, and he refused to do it, but the captain ended up letting him on the board anyways, which was interesting. So he escaped, and then eventually, I believe it was he moved to France and ended up getting into the priesthood. And after some while, he eventually ended up going into missionary work, is what it was. It was actually missionary work. And he went back to Ireland. He associated still with the pagans and was still spreading some of the Christian ideals over into some of his associates that were pagans. And anyhow, so many of these teachings still last there today. And even including, a monument, some different stuff that they have. They're going back 1,000 years celebrating St. Patrick. So obviously he had some kind of positive impact. But I thought that was really interesting to know. There were no snakes in Ireland. So imagine how bad fake news was back then. There wasn't even any place to fact check the fact checkers. You had to just believe what they told you. So it's interesting when you look back, because even at a certain point in that time period, you weren't legally allowed to even have access to the Bible. You weren't allowed to read it. A lot of punishment. So hearing stories like this, it's kind of interesting to hear how it has an impact on people. But the one thing that we do know is the story of the luck of the Irish and finding that gold pot. So that might be necessary, especially with things happening right now in our country, and you never know, are we going to be able to, how's that American dollar going to do? Q for the dollar. Let me see. Oh, no, we want bigger dollars than that. Q for the dollar. All right. But eventually it may turn into a situation where we find that maybe, possibly, let me see, the gold sometimes might be better. Let's see. So cheers to gold. I'm wishing you lots of golden dreams, lots of goodness. I want to share something. I think I still have some time. I'm actually going to do this. Yeah, I think I have a minute. It's just a little after 8. Let me come back over here. There was somebody, a friend of mine, who texted me earlier today and said, I do not know how to send my friends list an invite to an event. So I want to show you something really quick. Let me come over here and scale this down a half a second. All right, so if I was scheduling an event online on Facebook, in fact, let me scooch this over here a second. This is another time-saving hack that I've talked about many times before, of being able to control, whoops, hold on one second, I've got something locked out here, of being able to control how you are sending out your invites. And one of the key tricks is to utilize your Facebook friends list, right? So let me see if I can get over here one second. Bear with me, I'm loading up. Hold on, we got to get some St. Patrick's thing, at least on my face over here. I think I really did like the one with the painted face the best when I first came out. It was kind of fun. All right, so here we go. Got a little Irish hat. Do a little Irish jig. Anyhow, boy, they can move their feet fast. My niece actually used to do Celtic dancing for quite a while. She was good. She was really good. Okay, so moving on over into your friends list. One of the reasons why this is key, and it is actually the last point I want to share with you, is your friends list can help you save a ton of time, ton of frustration, because you can get to the point of having everything available right then and there, and to click one button, maybe 2 buttons, instead of 357 buttons. Does that sound good to you? Feel like saving time? It should sound good to you. And if not, you go ahead and you take all the time you want. But I'm going to show this little hack for you. For those of you that do want to save time, let's dig in. All right, so going over into Facebook, one of the things, oh, my friend Melina. Okay, one of the things you want to do is come over to your Friends tab. All I did was click on the home button up here, and then on the left side, you'll see Friends tab, right? Down at the bottom, you'll see the option for custom list, and you can go through and add a new list. Scroll down to the bottom, create list. And what you do is, as you're meeting new friends or acquaintances, you just tag them into different lists of, who would it be appropriate to send this message to, or this post to, or this invite to. Now, if you schedule an invite on your business page, you'll have access to invite, key friends if you are in a Facebook group. When you set up your event, one thing that happens is a little bit differently is there's this one little box where it can say, in fact, I'll show you really quick. It says invite all of the people that are friends in that group, and it just, or in that group, and then it just keeps it private. People in that Facebook group will get that invite. If you want to take an invite and send it to, let's say, everyone that you have in a specific Facebook list, you have to do it a little bit different. And if one of you knows a different hack, let me know, because I'm still learning like every single day. All right, so right here, I'm still in my personal profile, right? So on the left-hand side, I'm going to click Event. And then I'm going to click, where's it at? Let me see if I can find this. Nope. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Here we go. I went right by it. Okay, so right here, you're going to click Create New Event. And then I'm going to click Online Event. It's general. It's open to the public. I'm going to just call this Test. And then right here, see where it says Privacy, right? Now, I have the option, I can do it private and only send it to people that I'm inviting. I can do it public where anybody and everybody can come, and that's fine. I can send it to just my friends, or I can send it to a specific group. Now, if I send it to a specific group, like let's say it's this group, Events and Marketing Strategies, pops up, you put all your information in there. For now, I'll just say external, I'll just say Facebook Live. No. Okay, I'm going to click Next here, Test. Okay, now see this little thing right here? I don't think I can scroll up. But it's down at the bottom on the left-hand side. It says invite your friends that are in this group. Now, if I click that, what's going to happen is everybody that's in my group that I'm friends with, up to a certain number, it might be 300 invites, I forget, they'll send out that message for that invite to everybody. You can come through here, change your photo if you want to do that. So that's how you do it for groups. Now, let's say that you're like, no. I want this to be open to the public. I'm just going backwards. I want this to be open to the public. You just go through, same steps, click Test. Now, here under Privacy, I'm going to change this to Public, okay? And then I'm going to click Next. We'll do Facebook link again. We'll do Next. We'll do Next. And then over here, you can update. Oh, I have to have a photo in there. Hold on one second. I don't think it allows you to schedule an event without the artwork, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so let's do Publish Event. And I'm going to show you how to delete this too in case you ever have a boo-boo and you accidentally schedule something. Okay, so over here, I'm going to go to Invite. Now, you can see I have my list broken out into different categories. Ecamm, Kingdom Entrepreneurs, Health and Wellness, Real Estate, I have all of these different lists. These are lists from different events that I attended where I had mutual friends that were there. Those happen by default. I didn't create those, but it's a great way for you to be able to remember, different people that are in the group. So why it's also important and helpful is I could, let's say, okay, who attended the event, graphic designs like a pro. Last week, I think I did a live stream on that, right? So the people that said yes, I can click select all. Boom. They're all in there. 117. I didn't have to click it 117 times. Kapow. Let's see. Little happy dance. Shazam. Makes me happy. Make you smile. Yeah. Love it when I save time. All right, so let me move over here. Okay, and then let's say, going back to those lists that I showed you, let's say for one of my lists that I created, I want to invite all those friends. I just click on that list. I hit select all, and then all the names, like right here, I'll do select all, and then you'll see all those names automatically get populated. So now they're over. You can see like this number went down. I have 112 invites left that I can send. And then when I'm done, I just hit send invite. Voila. Bella, 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 bella. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, but I don't want to do that. And this isn't a real event, so we're going to cancel it. Okay. Wait, where's this at? We're going to I hit on the 3 dots here. I'm going to hit cancel event. I'm going to delete it because I don't want any reference to it. And then I'm going to hit confirm. And then that's done. So people aren't like, she's hosting another St. Patrick's Day something. No, I think we did pretty good today. I think we had, I had fun anyways. I hope that you had fun. Yeah. Oh, you like my happy dance? Yeah, I do a lot of happy dances. Sometimes you got to take opportunity and find a little bit of